think you guys seem like you turned a corner in terms of these close games and knowing how to put teams away. What's the difference there that in the last couple weeks?
I just think that everyone's, starting to understand their roles, and, guys are really confident. We got a lot of guys shooting the ball really well and making big shots, and, we have guys who step up for us, like a couple shots that Zach made today, they're huge. So, anytime you can have that, that's great.
The teams run at you, though, and they come back on you. You guys were up 11, and then got down to 3. You guys seem to answer better now than you did in December.
Yeah, I think, that's just having a number of games under our belt now, and like I said, that's just being confident that, if they make a run, it's not the end of the world. We can still make a run back at them.
Talk about Spike's game in that starting role.
Spike? Oh, man, Spike's awesome. And, obviously we'd love to have Derek out there, but we know that, Spike is a guy who's very capable, and, any minutes he gets, he's going to make the best of them, and that's what he did today.
Talk about the job you guys were able to do defensively against them.
I think we did a good job. I don't know, I think they had 66 or 67 points, and they're averaging around 80, so anytime you can do that to a team who really likes to run like they do, that's a good job by us.
It's just a matter of control the tempo down.
Yeah, we had a number of different, schemes that we tried to use in practice to help, practice and simulate them fast breaking us. I think we did a good job of doing that in the game today.
Can you talk about your matchup with Aaron White, both offensively and defensively?
He did a great job in the second half posting me up, and it was tough just with the amount they cut without the ball. Sometimes I'm trying to front him, they throw it over, and then other times when I'm playing behind, he just backs me down and, gets an open layup. So, that was definitely tough in the second half. But offensively, I feel like there's just very few people that can stay in front of me right now when I'm aggressive, so I just try to attack them.
Not so long ago we were questioning who would be the go-to guy, who would be the key offensive guy. Your confidence never seemed to wane, but is it on another level right now?
I think my confidence has been, on another level since the beginning of the season, and but I think, just with the games I've been playing, the success that we've been having recently, that confidence is growing and growing.
Everybody knows Nick is a great shooter, but I think he's been a lot aggressive going to the hole, and that's tough to stop when you can shoot the ball and drive it. So he's playing well for us. He's being aggressive, like I said, but he's also finding open guys, which is the key. I think if everybody can get to that point and know that there are roles on a team, and I think that's what we're starting to get, we can be pretty good.
In the second half, you guys had your runs, particularly up to 11 points. They came back. How important was it for you guys to kind of stay with it?
That was a big run for us. They were coming back into the game, posting up a little bit. I know Zach knocked down the big 3 for us. Spike got a steal. That was very important for us. I think that got our energy back up. Our defensive play amped up a little bit. And I think we kind of knew in our minds that we can have this game as long as we continue to enter.
Is this the perfect lead into Saturday?
Yes, it is. Great confidence booster for us. I know we'll be ready to practice. I know the coaches will do a great job with the scout. We have to come prepared like always. It's going to be a tough road game for us. But I think we can do it. I think we have the right team for this. I think everybody will be ready to go.
You had a stretch there in December where you're playing like one game a week. Mm-hmm. How difficult has it been to kind of refocus into a situation where you are playing all the time like this?
I actually like it better, because most of the time we get a day off, like tomorrow, and then we'll have 2 days of practice and able to prepare. So, it's not as much spaces in between. We all love to play games, and I think that works out a little bit better for us.
Were you guys going in that you would already have 2 wins in this 3-game run here?
Honestly, we just take it game by game. Every game we just think we're trying to go 1-0 that game. But now, after this one, we can look forward to Saturday's game and start preparing.
What do you remember about going up there last year?
It's different. It's not just an normal game. They're coming after us. They take it personal, so we got to be tough.
You guys have played in the Final Four. You played in the title game. You played in a lot of places. Are you mentally tougher now than you were maybe that day last year, whenever it was?
I think so. Last year they jumped on us early. We just weren't ready for it. We got to be ready for this year.
You talked about how they take it personally. Do you guys take it personally?
Yeah, it's definitely an in-game rivalry. In-state rivalry. It's a big matchup for us. It's going to be a big game. It's going to be a lot of fun.
How does it change things for the team, confidence-wise, just chemistry-wise, when Nick is doing what he did tonight?
Yeah, Stauskas had it going tonight. He's a big-time player, man. He's just so versatile. He can shoot, he can go off the dribble, he sees the court so well. It's just the development he's had since last season is huge for our team this year.
Zach's trying to have a couple 50-50 balls. How big is that for him? We've seen him score a lot in Minnesota, but to make those hustle plays coming out the bench, how big is that?
Oh, it's huge. There's 50-50 balls, intangibles, things like that, first to the floor. That's what wins games, and that's what wins championships. For him to come in as a freshman and do that for us is big time.
Are those kind of plays highlighted during film sessions?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It might not be on ESPN, we're showing highlights of this game, but when our film session tomorrow, that's the stuff we take the most pride in.
What kind of thing will coaches say about that?
They just say, look at this, and let's get on the floor, save the game. Because those are plays that save the game. Probably get a standing O for that. That's what we do.
You had a couple big steals in the game. What were you seeing on that last one in particular?
You know, we got a 2-on-1 going, and I knew that if I just kept dropping back, it was going to be tough to stop them because they're both like 6'7", 6'9". My side's going to be hard to do that. So I just tried to jump in, kind of took a gamble, try to get the steal, and unfortunately I was able to come up with it.
How important was it to match them with 10 offensive rebounds each today?
It was big. Our coaches talked about that. They love to get second chance points, and we wanted to do the same thing. Coach B challenged Glenn to get in there, and I think he had 4 of them. So those were big plays for us, getting extra possession.
What do you have to do with some of the newcomers who haven't played Michigan State before going over there?
It's going to be a very tough environment, tough opponent, and they're going to be very physical, and we just got to be ready. It's a Big Ten battle, just same as some of the teams we've seen already. We just got to be ready and can't get shaken by the crowd.
Obviously, you guys beat them in the rematch last year, but is there still something to prove after what happened last time you played?
I just think it's another game, to be honest. It's a new team, new year. We're going to approach it just like we do every road game, or every game in general. It's a very good team. We're on the road, and we're going to do our best to just be prepared.
Jordan, are you playing your best basketball here during the stretch? I mean, you just had a nice stretch of games here.
Man, I'm just having a lot of fun, man. To be honest, just having a lot of fun playing with these guys. Finishing well for my teammates, and just trying to be a really good teammate. So obviously being solid defensively, trying to anchor everybody, and I wouldn't put that just on me. My teammates are playing really well too, finding me in great spots to finish, and we're just kind of clicking right now.